guys, so today I am making egg Foo Young, a Chinese American food classic that I've really never had before until I tried making it. And essentially it is a very fluffy omelet filled with usually like meats like ham or chicken and then vegetables as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. So I started off with some classic vegetables and egg Foo Young. I have about a half cup of bean sprouts, some scallions that I've cut up into strips, and then now I'm going to add a quarter cup of cabbage. But what you add is up to you, just make sure that they are softer vegetables. Now we have some of that smoked tofu that I really like. I'll try to put the name down on the bottom of it, but I think it's a German company and it just reminds me a lot of ham. If you can't find that, just use a very firmly pressed tofu, like a 5-spice tofu would work. So I'm putting in right around a quarter cup of that. Okay, so now let's make the eggy part of our omelet. I have about 300 grams of silken tofu, and I'd say that that's right around 2 cups. You want to use silken because you want everything to be nice and smooth. And then afterwards, I'm going to add a quarter cup of garbanzo bean flour as well as a quarter cup of water. I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of this black salt, which makes anything taste eggy. And then a half a teaspoon of this baking soda so that everything puffs up and gets nice and fluffy. Next, I'm using this gluten-free soy sauce from Lee Kum Kee in case if you guys want to keep this recipe gluten-free. And it's nice to add soy sauce because it's a little bit meatier than just adding salt. So just go ahead and give that a good blend until everything gets smooth and then put everything together. Now we're making this super easy pour over sauce. So I have a cup of vegetable broth that I just put some water and a bouillon cube in. I have a tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm going to be putting in soy sauce, the sugar, and the vinegar as well, and just mix all of that together. So you don't have to do this in a wok, you can do it in a frying pan as well, but the key to the wok is you heat it up until it's smoking, turn off the heat, and then add a couple tablespoons of oil and just make sure that it's coating the bottom first. So I have this turned on to medium heat because these guys are going to be there for a while. I would say around 5 to 6 minutes per side, just because this is not a typical omelet. It's made from soybeans and garbanzo bean flour, so it does need time to set. Now, if you guys wanted to maybe like use less oil, this recipe can actually be done in a pan as well, and then you stick it into an oven for 350 degrees, right around 20 to 25 minutes, and that will work as well. Didn't tell you guys that this was a big pain to flip, but because you want it in the typical fluffy egg Foo Young style, you don't want the egg to be, overly cooked. So flipping a very fluffy egg can get tricky, and it's good to just divide the egg in half and then just flip it that way. After 5 to 6 minutes with the egg, you are ready with the sauce, so just bring it up to a boil, and then once it thickens, you are good to go. would not like that? You get a really fluffy egg and warm rice and this uber delicious sauce all over. I mean, it is really the ultimate comfort food. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I actually really enjoyed this egg Foo Young. It's super meaty and fluffy, and I love anything with sauce over it. As usual, if you want to see more recipes like this, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!